Welcome back, my little nightmares, me, Queen Nightmare, and I am going to be here today to be reading some Drarry stories, but I wanted to say something right before we started about the erased effect. There is this person that commented, if you don't keep the details, it doesn't make much sense, and I have to agree with that person. And I'm sorry. I didn't know if you guys wanted all what happens with Drarry and Hermione. I know you guys felt uncomfortable about the mirror stuff, and so was I. But I do want to apologize because I wasn't very clear, and in my next video of the erased effect part, I will go back and read that one part and finish the part of the what happened between Draco and Hermione, because that's not fair on you and the rest of my audience that want to that specific person, and to the rest of the audience that wanted to see that. So I just wanted to say that before I started anything with this story. But I wanted to ask you a question. Is there a story you really want me to read that is finished, Drarry or not Drarry? I really want to know. The problem is that I can't really read unfinished stories because it doesn't irk me. It's just that when I stop it and then I redo it again, it's impossible to know where I was, and it might I might lose some things due to memory. For the ongoing ones, I put ongoing in my list, but I don't read it because I want it to finish before I start reading it. And it's because it really irked me because it said, for example, I had it wasn't a Drarry one, it was a Ben Drown X Tiki Toby, and it went on a cliffhanger, and it hasn't been started up in 2 years, and it irked me because it wasn't really a love story anymore. And it kind of, not in French way to say it, pissed me off, pretty much. And I'm not pissed off at the writer, I'm just pissed off at myself for not looking at it first and saying, oh, it's ongoing, and it's not completed. I'm a moron, and I apologize. It's called, the Drarry we're going to read today is My Mystery Boy, Drarry. It's by Sorta Sad Writer. I mean, I think I kind of related to that too much. All 8th years are required to take a Muggle technology class after the war. It is only a trial class, but the students are given working cell phones and phone numbers to use for the rest of the year. When Ron vandalized one seat in one of their other classes with Harry's phone number, vandalized one seat in all of their other classes with, how did he vandalize Harry's phone with Harry's phone number? One is who is the mystery person that decides to act on it? Will a two text lead to love, or only heart? Why the heck is me in texting stories? Darn it! For the past week, I don't know what it is. Texting stories. Great. Okay. Text story. There we go. Prepare the cringe fest. I wrote this in the spur of the moment at 3 a.m. I wish I was kidding. This is the most embarrassing of my works. Please check out anything else I've written. I mean, hey. Also, the reason why I didn't post yesterday was, well, I was doing a collab with someone. Also, I have VBS, so Vacation Bible School at my church, and I'm helping with the snacks, and I have to make some cookies, and that's what I did. I made so many cookies. Some crumbled, and some are nice round ones. But anyways, mystery texter. Unknown. Hello? Harry. Who is this? Unknown. That's a good question. Who are you? Harry goes, that depends. How did you get my number? I saw it on a potions desk in herbology, potions, and DATA. Shouldn't it be DADA? Well, I guess they spell it different this time. Harry, it would be because of Ron. Give me a second. I'm going to go hex him. Unknown. So you aren't needy and putting yourself out there. Good to know. Harry. Oh, absolutely not. My relationship is the last thing I need. A relationship is the last thing I need right now. What about a friendship? Yeah, a friendship would be nice. Yay. So, do I not get to know your name? Not if I get to know yours. Well then, I guess I'll just have to stay your mystery boy. Mystery boy? Well then, the mystery is moving closer to being solved. Oh, bitch, please. Hogwarts. Oh my gosh, I just looked at the profile of Sorta Sad Writer. It's Draco in a ponytail. Jojo Siwa ponytail. Oh, yikes. Okay. Party. Party. If you don't get that from RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm sorry for you. Unknown. Hey, I've been thinking. This is from Draco's POV, I'm guessing. Draco. Oh no. Please don't hurt yourself. Wait, what? Okay, that was not funny. The Unknown goes, ha, funny. Anyways, Gryffindor is throwing a party tonight, and all the 8th years are invited. Draco goes, I'm well aware. I don't know about you, but since we started talking, you're the only thing I talk about. Draco goes, I'm flattered, but what is your point? Unknown goes, we probably shouldn't talk about each other at the party. We don't want to discover each other's secret identities. Draco goes, I can't promise anything after a few bottles of fire whiskey. Unknown. Bottles? I can't promise after anything after a few shots of fire whiskey. Draco goes, haha, lightweight. Unknown. Meanie. Morning after the party. Draco, I have something to confess. Oh no! Draco, no! Oh my gosh. Draco, what did you do? What did you do, Draco? No! My head hurts a little bit. My eyes hurt. Okay. Go away, ad. But what did he do? What is he going to confess? Okay. Confessions. Draco. I have something to confess. Unknown. Oh no, I'm a bit hungover. But I'm here. Haha. Draco goes, yeah, about that. I know who you are, Harry. You got really drunk last night and came to talk to me talking about your mystery boy. Draco changed Unknown to Harry. Harry. Oh, okay, it's fine. Did I say anything else? Draco asks, like, Harry goes, any other kind of confession? Draco goes, no, but you did walk away from me and you started snogging the female Weasley. Harry goes, Ginny? Oh, that's why she's all over me this morning. Is there a problem with her? Obviously. You said that you know who I am. Are you positive? Yes, you're Harry. Why am I, what am I missing here? Seriously, I thought that after you knew who I was, you'd stop talking to me because of this. Because of what? Dude, I'm into blokes. I'm like, seriously gay. Oh. Please don't go. Why would I go? I'm probably gayer than you are. Really? I honestly thought I was the only gay guy at Hogwarts. Oh, absolutely not. I've shagged plenty of blokes. Well, damn, Draco. Whoo! You like to be a manhole. Actually, by the way, if you ever say slut, like, between my friends, if I call you a slut, it's not in a bad way. It's like, if someone that's not your friend and is calling you a slut in a mean way, it's all about intention. So, manhole, I'm calling him a manhole, and basically what he is. It's not a mean or derogative term that I'm trying to use it as, just to let you know. Oy vey. Harry goes, wait, whoa, no. Okay, I didn't need nor want that information. Haha, sure you did, but I have one question. Harry goes, what is it? What did you think you might have said to me last night at the party? I thought that I could have told you that I want to get to know you better, not as just a friend, as something ... more. Oh, Draco's meltdown. Blaze! Dragon Drake. That's his name? What the fuck? Booty call _ Blaze. Draco! So you know that guy whose phone number I found on a desk? Booty call Blaze goes, the one you've been talking to the past week? Yeah, it's just Harry Potter. It's just Harry. Harry Potter has been texting me. Is that a problem? You've had the hots for him, like, forever. But look! He sends him the screenshot of, like, wanting to be him more. Oh, shit, mate. I know, right? No. Shit, Draco. You need to text back right now. He's going to think you hate him. Damn it, you're right. What do I do? What do I say? I'd start with telling him why you didn't reply right away. Otherwise, he's going to freak. Okay, then what? Tell him how you feel. And then, if you're brave enough, tell him who you are to see if he still wants to be more than friends. I can try, but I'm freaking out. Just get your dream mans. He right, you know that, right? Your name, ? If I say that, it's titles, by the way. I don't know why I haven't been telling you which part it is. Harry, I thought that more. I'm so sorry I didn't reply right away. I was just so shocked, and I had to figure out what I was going to say next. You see, I actually liked you since first year, and I am just so happy, and I still don't know what to say. How about your name? I want to put a face to the man who likes me. It makes me feel this way. I don't care who you are. You could be Draco Malfoy, and I'd still run into your dorm and snog you to oblivion. That's it. I'm Draco Malfoy, and I have been in love with you since we met in Madame Malkin's. Ooh. My goodness. Ooh, that's a big ring. Favor. 7 months later. Scarhead. Baby! Dragon. Scar had 2 hearts and Dragon has 1 heart. What is it this time? Scarhead. I love you! What do you mean? What do you mean? Can a guy tell his boyfriend that he loves him? Sure they can. You can't. You only say it out of the blue when you want something. So what is it? Same. Not only to my parents, not to anyone in, like, my friends or things to buy things, but no. Fine. Can you go taunt a Slytherin 3rd year who hexed Luna and Neville at lunch? Pretty please. Anything for you, babe. Who are they? I don't know, but they had red hair. When I see her in the halls, her clothes always look really dirty and wrinkly. Red hair, hand-me-down robe. Sounds like a Weasley. Shut up! I know you love me. But it sounds like Amelia. BRB, babe. 10 minutes later. Baby, why'd Amelia give me a package that says it's from you? Open it. You'll see. Oh, my Merlin. It's beautiful, Harry. It's the ring that's in reference right now. I have a question, Dre. Oh, my gosh. I can read and speak. I think I have a form of dyslexia, to be honest with you. Harry, will you, Draco Lucius Malfoy, marry me? Why the hell don't you say it in person? I mean, I understand this is 3 a.m., but I would at least have like a FaceTime if you're going to do it on the phone. But whatever. Group chat. Kind of the epilogue chapter, question mark. Oh my gosh, it's the same damn picture. Oh my word. Okay. It can't be 1997 because there's no cell phones in 1997. Well, there's like a friggin' box that's unbreakable. But that's it. It's not like cell phones that you can text like this. Pretty much. Harry. Hey guys. Just wanted to give you all something. It's from both me and Dre. Yeah. Yes, we think all of you will be pleasantly surprised. The sane one. What is it? What is it? I'm trying to study. I'm guessing that's Hermione. Weasley King. Oh, jeez, who named you? Is this an invite to a party? Cause if not, I'm gonna. If not, I'm probably thinking that I'm not gonna go. Harry goes, sorta, question mark. There's the invitation to the wedding. Congratulations, Harry. You too, Draco. I hope you stay happy together. That was from Luna, if you couldn't tell by the way I was talking. Weasley King. Bloody hell, mate. Congrats. OMG, Harry. The sane one goes. Dragon added Zabino to the chat. Yo! Who's wearing the dress? Yes, same. Draco is, for sure. Draco, ... So Draco's a bottom. Damn! Hermione, come to my dorm for your money. That'll be 7 sickles, please. Dragon, ... That's Draco. Why? Come on, Drake. Everyone already knew you were bottom. No reason to be ashamed. Dragon left the chat. My goodness. These people just make me just laugh. Well, that was the end of that one, but I will go look for another one. But, oh, crapperoni on a stick. Oh, son of a biscuit. That's what I was looking for. I kept on going back to my other one, and I was just like, no. But, what was I talking about before? No effing clue, because I just, my brain just went, was done with me for a while. Oh, that's an AU one, but that's not Drarry. Son of a biscuit on a stick. Oh, hello. Yay, okay, here's another one. Secret Romance. Drarry 010. That's the author, if you didn't know that. Okay. Harry and Draco are falling in love. Only, there's one slight problem. Harry's a Gryffindor, and Draco's a Slytherin. There is no way, that anybody would be okay with them together. So their love life, I'm guessing that's what they meant, has to be a secret. And it's completed, so we're gonna have some fun. Start reading. Chapter 1, Whoa. I just love the picture that's going to show up on the screen right now. Harry's point of view. Whoa, Draco's looking hot. Wait a minute. Did I just say Draco's looking hot? What's going on? Hello, Earth to Harry! Hermione was waving her hand in front of Harry's face. Harry snapped out of his daydream, only to remember that he was studying with Hermione. Oops. What? Sorry, the sky is just really beautiful today. What were you saying? Hermione raised an eyebrow at Harry. I was asking if you feel ready for our charm exam next week. Well, yeah, totally ready. Harry's voice was shaking as he told his many, many lies. Next thing you know, Harry's head is in the clouds again. Draco's point of view. Whoa, I've never noticed how hot Harry looks when he's daydreaming. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is happening to me. I never thought I would end up gay. I really didn't. Although it feels the same as straight. Actually, no. I feel amazing. Better than I ever have before. I can almost imagine his lips against mine. It's like a soft pillow cushion, a pillowy cushion on my mouth. And his hair smells like vanilla beans. I want to snog him so badly. What am I thinking? He's a Gryffindor. Ew. I can't believe I just thought about snogging a Gryffindor. And in the library of all places. I think I'm going to be sick. What the heck is wrong with a Gryffindor, bitch? What's wrong with the Slytherin? Hold on. What's wrong with a Slytherin? What's wrong with a Hufflepuff? And what's wrong with a Ravenclaw? Ravenclaws are smart. I mean, they would make smart babies. Why the heck did I say that? No clue. I'm probably an asshole, to be honest with you. Okay. Chapter 2, Confirmation. Author's note. Guys, I'm really sorry that the shitty screenshot took out Malfoy's eyes. What? What are you talking about? Did they, replace it? Malfoy's eyes. It was the only good one on Safari. Well, I have Safari, but I was like, what are you talking about? My apologies. Again, that's what I get my pictures from. If you haven't noticed, that's how I get my pictures from. Harry's point of view. At dinner, all I could do was stare at Draco. Everything about him is gorgeous. His beautiful blonde hair, his blue eyes. I would even call him precious. Wait a minute. Draco's a boy. I'm a boy. Okay, so it turns out I'm gay. Oh, well. Well, cool. But don't expect me to start putting rainbow posters up on my bed, by my bed, or be super happy during Pride Month on anything. I'm not that gay. And there's another thing I realized. Draco's a Slytherin. I'm a Gryffindor. Those houses are age-old rivals. I mean, we all know that Salazar was probably getting done by Gryffindor. Oh, I would like to read that fan fiction of them lying to each other, or the Salazar with wait, no, that would be straight, wouldn't it? Is Hufflepuff named after a woman? Her last name was Hufflepuff, but wasn't she? Whatever. Anyways, I would still read it. I mean, I want all these houses to be together, you know? I'm starting to feel like everything about me liking Draco goes against what Hogwarts society expects. Because it does. Hey, Harry! Ron calls out, try the potatoes. They're really good. I decided to take his advice. The potatoes were really good. Draco's POV. I went to bed dreaming of Harry. In my dream, I saw a pride flag on his school bag and got my hopes up. Then, what felt like 2 seconds later, he was snogging me. It was the best dream I've ever had. Frick. I think I'm going to say a little too loudly next to Crab and Goyle and next to Grab and Goyle. What? I think I'm going to say a little too loudly. Oh, he's going to say something a little too loudly next to Crab, Goyle, and I. Next time. Crab and Goyle and I are near Harry. Guys, I'm gay. Okay. Crab and Goyle won't care, but Harry will hear. Then I'll see how he reacts. Hopefully his expressions are readable. Yes, I'll do just that. Perfect. Thinking about Harry takes up so much of my life now. The library potions class, in my sleep, you name it. I'm thinking about Harry. I haven't even been talking to Crab and Goyle as much. Just thinking about Harry all the time. To answer the question you probably have by now, here's what I like about Harry. His dark hair, the lightning-shaped scar, his courage, his bravery, his kindness and humor. So basically, everything. Harry is everything to me, even if I just developed a crush on him yesterday afternoon. Please vote, comment, and follow for more of the story. She's coming out. Man, I'm coming out. Bitch, work, please. Dickhead. Sorry. That was very rude of me, but... Okay. There we go. Sorry, it was broken. Chapter 3, Coming Out. Warning, this is a long chapter. Bitch! You don't know long! No offense to I don't mean bitch in a bad way. Don't take offense. If you know you won't have time to finish, do not start now. You will die of suspense. That's true. Also, once again, I'm sorry the screenshot I took cuts out some of the flag. Bitch, you got the whole damn flag. Oh, you mean sides. Whatever. It's fine. It happens. At least you tried. And that's all I'm going to say. I guess that's just how it works. Exactly. Draco's point of view. This is it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not nervous at all about coming out to Crab and Goyle. Like I said, they won't care. I'm excited about Harry hearing. I'll read his expression and see if after I say that, I should say, and I have a crush on Harry. It'll be perfect! Okay, we're in the corridor, and Harry's gazing longingly at me. Does that mean what I think it means? Hermione and Ron are having a romantic moment and are distracted. Perfect. I looked at Crab and Goyle in the eyes and take a deep breath. That's it. Guys, I'm gay. Crab says cool, sarcastically. Are you gonna have cake to celebrate? Goyle hopefully asks. Yeah, Crab adds. Like I said, they don't care. But Harry, he's smiling from ear to ear. I can't believe it. Ugh. I decide to seize the day and tell them the second half. I also think you should know that I have a crush on Harry. Once again, Crab and Goyle don't care. So is that a yes to cake? Ugh. As they care about all they care about is desserts. I mean, sometimes, yes, same. Oh, cake and ice cream. Oh, honey. Yum. Anyways, let's keep on going. I like... Harry is now jumping up and down gleefully. This might be the best day of my life. Draco? Harry looks at me in the eyes. Me too. I've been thinking about you nonstop since 2 afternoons ago in the library. So have I. I run it through my schedule in my head to see when I'm free. How about we hang out tomorrow in the storage closet near the Ravenclaw common room? It's not very romantic, but nobody ever goes in there. We'll be able to do whatever we want. I raise both eyebrows repeatedly. I'm free then too, he says. See you then. He clicks his heels and walks off. This is the best day of my life. Me and Draco have a date tomorrow in the storage closet by the Gryffindor common room. I know it's not very romantic, but according to Draco, nobody ever goes in there. So we can do whatever we want. I'm thinking some snogging action. Ugh. Maybe even more, honey. Get your mans. Keep your mans. That's how you do it. It will be amazing. I can already feel his lips on mine. His tongue tastes like vanilla, and as I'm sitting in his lap, I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I'm sure a few weeks after that, we'll have some extreme action going on. Wow. Why can't I get any of that? What the hell? But nobody likes me, that's why. Chapter 4, First Date. Draco's point of view. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. It feels like a dream. Ugh, I'm an amazing dream. Ugh, you have got to be kidding me. Here comes Pansy Parkinson. She thinks I still like her, even though I've made it very clear that I don't. Hey, Draco. She twirls her hair around her finger. Want to hang out tonight? No, Pansy, I don't. Oh, okay then. She looks a little down as she walks away. Well, I guess I feel a little sorry, but only little. I do not want to hang out with her. And besides, I have a date with Harry. Speaking of my dates with Harry, I have to leave for that now. Harry's point of view. I have butterflies in my stomach as I walk towards the Gryffindor common area. Not nervous butterflies, though. Excited ones. I meet Draco in the storage closet. He's right. It doesn't seem like anybody's been here in a while. It's better if nobody comes in there, though. That way we can have just us time. So, are we gonna do this or not? I say after a minute of silence. Absolutely. We sit down, him on my lap, and him in my lap. Our fingers laced together. Slowly, our heads lean in with our lips extended. Our mouths touch, and I feel his tongue. This is the best moment of my life. Whenever I'm with Draco, I feel like the only purpose of in my life is to be with him, to comfort him, snog him, kiss him, talk to him, tell him my secrets. I love him so much. Please vote, comment, and follow for more fanfic. Chapter 5, Head Over Heels. I'm guessing in love too, but I'm just head over heels. Draco's point of view. Our date last night was amazing. I sat in his lap, our fingers laced together, and we were snogging for what seemed like hours. I have never felt better in my life. It's decided. I've fallen head over heels for Harry. He's everything to me, and I love him with all my heart. Damn, bitch. You only, I know you've known him for a long time, but I mean, you just started dating. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to put some more makeup. Oh, damn. I did do my lips really nicely. I just never noticed that. Sorry. Making sure. Okay. Okay. Yum. Okay. Yum. Just yum. I wonder if he's going to tell Hermione and Ron that he's gay. He can't tell them about our date last night, though. We need to keep secret, to be secret. Slytherin and Gryffindors are age-old rivals. I also told Crabbe and Goyle that it wasn't anything, and that I've now changed my mind. I really want to come out to more people that I'm gay. Me being gay, I mean, so many people are from the LGBTQ community now that it's almost normal. Harry's POV. Last night was amazing. It was like I was on a dream. A really freaking awesome, amazing dream. Ugh. I've fallen head over heels for Draco. He means everything to me. I would trade my life for his. I really would. Chapter 6. She's coming out again. I guess. I don't know. Is there a sequel to that song? No, I'm kidding. Harry's point of view. I'm going to come out to Hermione and Ron. Now I know they'll support me no matter what happens. And here they come. I'm so ready for this. Whew. Hermione, Ron, I have something to tell you guys. I said, deep breaths. This is going to be fine. What is it, Harry? Asked Hermione. Blimey, Hermione's right. Tell us, Harry. Ron requests. I took a deep breath. Guys, I'm gay. It felt like an hour that when they were processing this information. Harry, Hermione stated, why did you get so worked up about telling us this? I could finally breathe again. She was okay with it. Phew. I don't know. We've never really discussed supporting LGBT+, so I guess I just didn't know how you guys would react, and that scared me. I shrugged. Bloody hell, Harry, Ron began. Of course we support the LGBT+. My aunt is bisexual. My grandparents are both gay. How did you not know that about me? I decided not to answer that. I was pretty sure that was a rhetorical question. But they both were okay with it, and that's amazing. That's awesome. Draco's point of view. I heard that Harry came out to Hermione and Ron. I'm so proud of him. I mean, it's not easy to come out unless you're coming out to Crabbe and Goyle, who don't care. What am I willing to... I was wondering if we can keep doing this with a secret relationship. Nobody will expect us if we go public with our love. Again, with the Gryffindor and Slytherin issue, we want to keep doing this, but I don't know if we can. All I know is his lips on mine are a dream. I have an idea. I get an owl from her cage. What? The Gryffindor common room area is in the other side of the Hogwarts. What the fuck do you want me to do? I grab a piece of parchment and a quill. I start writing a letter to Harry, and there is beautiful writing on the paper. Dear Harry, I must say I really, really enjoy our date the other afternoon. I'm writing to say that we should have another date. in the grassy field by the lake where the third Triwizard Tournament challenge took place. Yes, I know everyone will think we're crazy, not accept us. So what? Let's just be us. Be us. Okay, cool. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., right after double potions. I can read. I hope to see you there. Love, Draco Malfoy. And it's that simple. I roll up the letter, place it in the owl's beak, and as she flew away in the gray sky, I realized that I really do love Harry. Oh, that's very sweet. Am I the only one that thinks that's sweet? What the heck am I doing with my life? I don't even know. And I'm doing it. Hold on a second. Yeah, go away. Oh. Okay. No effing, bruh. Sorry, I play this game called Love Link, and I had to collect my diamonds so I could get money from it. Not actual money. I mean, I would play it for them. Anyways, keep on going. Author's note. Okay, folks, that was all. I'm sorry that the ending on Harry's part was horrible, and that the writing itself was shitty. I'm sorry that it's only 6 chapters long. I'm sorry. This was my first piece, though. So you can see why it's shitty. It's not a bad writing. I like it. I liked it. At least he didn't call him and didn't text him a proposal, which I think was just shitty. That was a shitty idea. I mean, if that happened in real life, you dump his ass right then and there. And you'll be like, actually, you know what? I'm going to say no right now because you didn't have the balls to come and do it in person. How about that? Sorry. I just literally coughed on my own spit. I just die. That's what's going to happen. I just die. Ew, do I have the time for this? I have little time, but let's do it. Drarry one shot. Just a lonely mess. That's the author's name. Sorry. Harry Potter. Draco accidentally casts a charm on himself with Harry at their routine breakfast and ends up in St. Mongoose after war, shipping duh. Please keep the criticism nice. Not all of the characters belong to me. This story is focused on a J.K. Rowling Harry Potter characters and setting. There you go. The incident. Harry, where the hell are my glasses? Try your head, Draco. Wait, Draco has glasses? Harry told his husband. Wait, what the fuck? Who he happened to be sitting next to. And don't need to shout. Sorry, love. Harry chuckled and shook his head. He loved Draco, but he could be oblivious at points. Harry didn't even bother to look at Draco. This happened a lot. He just continued reading his book. Harry, you liar! They aren't even there. At this point, Draco was already turning red in frustration. Okay. By this point, Draco was already turning red in frustration. Harry still didn't bother to look at Draco. He was just throwing a tantrum. Why don't you try accuing them then? Fine, accio glasses. Oh? Harry smiled. He knew he was right. Draco just loved being a drama queen sometimes. Bloody hell! What the bloody hell's happening, Harry? Help me, Harry! Now, Harry put his book down and looked towards Draco. He was expecting to see Draco leaning over the table, passed out. And the table passed out with his glasses lying right in front of him. This had to be bad and had to be serious. St. Mongoose. Harry instantly started to panic. Sorry, I had to put something in my bag. Harry instantly set into panic mode, and he tried shaking Draco and shouting his name. But nothing happened. Draco, snap out of it! Harry began crying in the midst. Wait, don't tell me. This is bad. Oh my gosh. Is this a sad story? Did I just walk into a sad story and I effed myself? Probably. Gosh darn it. I hate myself. Harry began crying in the midst of shouting. He couldn't lose Draco. Their kids couldn't lose Draco. Luckily, Teddy, Albus, Scorpius, and Lily, and James were all at Hogwarts safely. Suddenly, thinking of Hogwarts, he remembered Neville and the fact that Neville's parents were in St. Mongoose. St. Mongoose! Harry shouted without meaning to. He grabbed Draco and quickly apparated to St. Mongoose. As soon as the girl on the counter looked to be freshly out of school, saw who had just apparated, she ran and got help. An affirmative-looking wizard wearing white robes briskly walked over towards Harry. He was holding a very unconscious Draco Malfoy. Through his tears, Draco explained that Draco was looking for his glasses and accued them, but they were on his head, and suddenly he was lying on the table. Not a movement through his body, which was still limp and lifeless at the moment. Not but a moment later, Draco was strapped to the bed, sent off into another room. Harry begged to follow, but he was shoved away roughly, waiting for news, so as was all he could do. What the fuck did I walk into? Son of a biscuit on ice. Oh, my mom's home. Hold on, I just dropped a pill. I have to, hold on a second. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry I didn't record this before, but I was contemplating if I should record, because I'm kind of anxious now. I may have done something I wasn't supposed to do. I saw an old classmate right after VBS, and I flipped him off because something he said, and he was an effing moron in class. I did not like him at all. Well, let's just call her E. He said to E on the anniversary of her brother's death, and 1 year anniversary. It just came up in conversation because she was reminiscing and whatever, and he had the audacity to say, how big was the dent on the other person's car? Because he was ran over by a person on accident because he wasn't watching where he was going on a bicycle. I mean, it's a really sick joke, but you do not say that to a person who's grieving, and definitely not to a person like that. And this story kind of reminds me of it, and it just makes me want to cry in anger. And I saw him today, and I flipped him off publicly, openly, outside my window. I was pissed off. And he must have revved his engine for some reason, because when I looked over at him, he went, oh shit, she's looking at me. Kind of look, me noticing him. I gave him the middle finger, and he sped off in front of us. And whoever the passenger was kept flipping me off as well, and I just waved my hand out and just kept on flipping them off. Because I was at this point where I don't give two shades of shit, okay? He was a horrible person, and I just hope he finds Jesus. That's all I hope, because I ain't gonna say he deserves hell, because he hasn't killed anyone yet. So, and yes, I think he's gonna actually do that. But let's keep on going, shall we? Okay. Jane Doe. Pacing back and forth for hours, Harry thought it was over, thought Draco was gone. Now curling up in a ball sobbing, the girl who was there when Harry first arrived approached him. When Harry looked up, he was surprised to see that he was the only one there. It was 2:00 in the morning. "Mr. Potter, would you like anything to drink? The hospital has a dining hall." "Oh, Harry's voice was scratchy from crying. "I'll keep that in mind, thank you." "Anything for Harry Potter," the girl said, faintly reminding Harry of Dobby. All Harry wanted to know is how Draco was doing. With no updates at all, Harry was beginning to get worried. Draco could be dying in there, and Harry hadn't the slightest idea. And with that, the tears started streaming again. The verdict. Harry was in St. Mongus's dining hall eating a piece of treacle tart when the girl approached him again. I thought I'd find you here." Her voice startled him. He had managed to calm himself down. No one was in his presence. Why did I say a president for some reason? The doctor who was handling your husband, Dr. Salutaferum, would like to speak with you. He's in the waiting area. And just as if a wrecking ball had dropped and the ground beneath it shattered, Harry felt a twinge of pain wash over him as his stomach dropped. Preparing for the worst, Harry stood up from his seat, gathering his composure. He thanked the girl and headed towards the door. He realized he didn't know what her name was, but it was too late to turn around, he'd have second thoughts. Stepping into the room, he met Dr. Salutaferum, serious gaze, and knew it had to be bad. Holding back from screaming at the top of his lungs, he approached the doctor. "Mr. Potter?" "Yes, doctor?" "You are Draco Malfoy's significant other?" "Yes. Why do you ask?" Harry was beginning to get annoyed, and he wants to know how bad it is. "Draco was going in and out of consciousness and mumbled your name when he was conscious." Harry didn't know how it was possible, but once again, hot streams of tears ran down his face. "Dr. Salutaferum, I'd just like to know how he's doing." "He's okay, but he is still a little disoriented and is confused as well. We think you should go see him." Now the tears that were forming in his eyes were of happiness, that his one true love was still alive. "Thank you, doctor." Harry walked towards the back rooms and was so nervous his hands were shaking. It should be like a drama. Sounds like a drama. Remember when? Well, that's not how you spell remember, but I think I know what they were talking about. When Harry saw Draco so lonely and afraid, he wanted to crawl into bed with him and just hold him. Carefully walking towards him, Harry gently brushed his hand against Draco's. He saw Draco's look of confusion and immediately started murmuring soothing words. "Harry?" "Yes, Draco, it's me. Harry. It's okay to be okay. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay." Harry softly kissed Draco's temple as he quietly said all those things. Okay. Is something wrong? Where am I? Harry looked up at Dr. Solidiferum, concerned about why Draco was so confused. Didn't the doctor say that he was doing better and only a little confused? Here's a little tip. When a doctor says this is going to hurt a little bit, don't listen to them, okay? This is just from a big future professional, and from experience, this is what I heard and felt before. When they say this is going to hurt a little, it's only going to make you a little sick. It's never little. They're just trying to downplay it, make you feel safe. And it's never little, just to let you know. You're at a hospital, Draco. You passed out. Another glare at the doctor. Why'd I pass out? Not sure. You were accuoing your glasses, and then you were face first in the table. Doctor? During examination, we discovered that Mr. Malfoy had a small gash on the side of his head, an open wound. When he couldn't find his glasses, they were on top of his head. It just gave the magic a little passageway to your brain. The Accio spell has some of the same magic base used in spells that put people under a deep sleep. That is commonly used in magical operations. The cut on your head must likely caused by an animal or a human scratch allowed the magic to pass through it, and was sent in a direct message to your brain, thus knocking you unconscious. Waking you up was the difficult task. Since you didn't know exactly what caused you to pass out, your memory loss, which should only be short-term, should pass in a few hours. Other than that, I believe that my work here is done. Any questions? Harry took this opportunity to ask what was in his mind. Will I be able to take him home tonight? Yes, in a few hours. When his memory fully returns, you will be able to leave. Thank you, Dr. Sturafum. I'm at Saludifrim. It sounds like a type of medicine. Saludifrim for everything. You're welcome, Mr. Potter. I will have a nurse come check in on you two in an hour. With that, Dr. Silverfreum, I'm not saying that name right, but we will get through that, left. The return. Sorry, that sounded disgusting, but I had to do it. The return. An hour later, just like the doctor said, a nurse came to check on Draco's regaining memory. Harry had been telling Draco stories they shared recently. He seemed to remember certain parts and pieces, not full memories. He did, however, remember that they had been arguing about Harry's displeasure, much to Harry's displeasure. The nurse checked his memory, and some sort of magical spell Harry had never heard of. She notified Harry and Draco that Draco's memories were fully returned, that they had a few papers to sign before they left. Oh, that hospital bill is gonna be a thorn in your side for a while. Harry and Draco took the opportunity when the nurse left the room to get the papers to bring to begging to passionately left the room to get the papers. They began to passionately snog each other senseless. The nurse walked into the room in the midst of their snog fest, and she handed Harry the papers. He fumbled a little. Both Harry and Draco left St. Mongoose flushed and happy. Aww. home again, jiggity jig. No, it just says home again. But I know that saying. Home again, jiggity jig. Harry and Draco apparated home and calmly made their way to their room, both extremely exhausted from the boat at St. Mongoose. Harry especially felt like he would fall asleep as soon as he let his head down on a pillow. From all that crying he did, waking up the next morning, Harry kissed and already reading Draco on the head. How you doing, Draco? Fine, Potter. Wait, what? Harry was confused. Again. Why did Draco just call me Potter? Why did Draco call him Potter? Draco only did that when he was mad. Uh-oh. Shit, what the fuck did you do? Had he lost his memory again during sleep? Harry began to panic. Why are you calling me Potter? Because you're treating me like a damn baby. I'm not a baby. Harry sighed in relief. Draco was back to his normal self. Nothing wrong. I love you, Draco. Draco looked up. I love you too. And they began deeply, passionately kissing each other. Very similar to their activities the day before. Yay! Yay. Now, how far along are we? Probably not long at all. Go back to this. Now you put it to completed. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to go to my the stories that I want to read, and I moved one that I wanted to read so badly, and I think I have time to read it, but here we go. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Something glitched and I don't like it. What happened? Bitch. There it is. And it's not showing. Who the did it? Hold on, let me see it on my phone. It disappeared. I put it in my reading list and it's not there. And I'm pissed off. What the fuck happened? Give me back the story. Bitch! I'm having a hard time right now. I'm sorry. I wanted to kill someone. Okay. This story is called Married and Pregnant, Drarry and Preg. It has 24 parts, but it looks like it has short parts, but that could just be the prologue. Hold on. Is it just the prologue? Hold on. Yeah, let's wait on that. This one will be in my next ones, but Slytherin lovers. Okay, found one. Drarry, No One Else. It has 5 parts and it's by Malfoy Potter. Potter, he said, I can't stop. Stop what? Pansy interrupted. Can't stop thinking about him. Draco stuttered. Oh, bitch. Please tell me more. Okay. Chapter 1. Confess. All right. Pansy sat on the couch next to Draco in the Slytherin common room. You have been acting strange lately. Probably been like this for the entire year, Pansy said, making sound like a huge deal. And Don't and me, Draco. Sometimes something's wrong with you, and you can't hide it. There's nothing wrong with me, Pansy, he said, growling. Oh, please, she said back. She got back up. Whatever you are doing, it's not working, and it never will. Huh, she pointed at him. So you admit there is something wrong, but you just won't say it. Pansy smirked at him, knowing she had won. Pansy, no, it's... He stuttered, his body temperature rising and getting worried she would tell the whole school his secret he kept for years. Spit it out. I don't know what that came out. Out. Did I go Canadian there for a second? Or was that Irish? I don't know that accent. Spit it out. Yes, it's Irish. I remember from Monty Walsh. Fine. Draco raised his voice. Pansy immediately shut her mouth. It's because Potter, he said. I can't stop. Stop what? Pansy interrupted. I can't stop thinking about him. Draco's face flushed from a white pale to a deep red. So you have a crush, she said, raising her eyebrows. Just leave me alone, Pansy. He walked upstairs to the boys' bedrooms and stomped into his own bedroom. Pansy listened to Draco and left him alone. Parkinson. Harry walked over to the Slytherin table. Why isn't Malfoy here? Getting concerned about him. Why do you want to know, Potter? Just tell me. He's in the Slytherin Commons. In his room, probably crying and bawling his eyes out. Pansy mumbled and continued eating. What? Is he all right? Harry got even more concerned. You want to check on him? Harry slowly nodded. Pansy grunted. I can give you the password. Harry whispered the password to the painting. He snuck upstairs carefully and quietly. Amongst all the other brown doors there was one quite big black one. That one must be Draco's. Before he walked in, he pressed his ear up to the door. As soon as he did, he heard quiet sobbing coming from the inside. He opened the door and gave Draco a fright. Potter, what are you doing here? And how did you even get in? Parkinson gave me the password. What? Why? Harry shut the door behind him and sat on the bed next to him. Draco's eyes were red and puffy. So were his tear-stained cheeks. I asked where you were, and she told me you were in here. You care about me, Potter? You weren't in the hall. Instead, you were in here crying, so I guess... Harry blushed. Draco's eyes lit up. Draco had a crush on Harry. If Harry had a crush on him, it would be perfect. Chapter 2. I love you. Harry stopped crying, but he was still quite tense. He was confused and upset, his emotions just going crazy. Why do you care about me, Potter? I thought you hated me. Did I ever say I actually did? Draco smiled. No. Harry smiled back at him. Exactly. Draco shuffled closer to Harry, surprisingly not too close for comfort. They both liked it. So you never hated me? Harry shook his head. Draco had to take the chance that he was given. Harry, do you want to be friends with me? Well, sure. Harry wiped the remaining tears with his thumbs and lifted Draco's chin up. They both felt like they knew what was going to happen. Harry fluttered his eyes shut and kissed him. Draco kissed back. Their tongues seeked entrance into each other's mouths. Warm tongues collided with the other. As they separated, their faces were purpley red colors. Sorry, Harry muttered sheepishly. He got up to walk out the door, but he was stopped by a strong yet gentle hand grabbing onto his wrist, pulling him back. Harry, it's fine. It's fine? I just kissed you. Harry and Draco didn't know what else to say. Draco got closer to Harry, wrapping his arms around his waist and pulling him into a tight but gentle hug. Pressing their foreheads together, they stayed like that for a moment, loving every second of it. Where's Harry? More importantly, where's Draco? Harry is more important, Blaise. Hermione pulled Ron back from him. Hey, no one is more important. Let's just focus about where they can be. Pansy walked up to them. I know where they are. What? Tell us, now, Hermione demanded. Well, Draco was sobbing and crying his eyes out in his dormitory. Nothing new. Shut up, Weasel. Anyway, he was doing his own thing, and Potter wanted to know where he was. I gave him the password to the dormitories, and they stayed there since. Blaise, Pansy, and Ron stood there in silence, their arms crossed, waiting for Hermione to answer. Wait. She took Pansy's arm and left Ron and Blaise in the library. In one of the dimly lit corridors, Hermione whispered to Pansy, Does Malfoy talk about Harry a lot? Yeah, I guess. Harry talks about Malfoy too. I think they like each other, she sniggered. Pansy, I know Malfoy has told you something. Tell me. Hermione snapped. I don't know if that recorded because there was an ad. Chapter 3. Keep it a secret. Ugh, fine. He likes Potter, okay? Pansy stormed off angry and slightly jealous. She hated saying Draco likes Potter, he likes Potter, etc. She just hated it. Come on, Blaise. Her and Blaise left the library together. I knew I could get it out of her. Hermione walked to the Slytherin Commons. Thankfully, all the other Slytherins were out. She slowly walked up the dark wooden stairs to the boys' dormitory. Harry Malfoy should be up here. This is like other point of view. They pulled away from each other. We should leave. They'll be looking for us, Harry said, referring to each other's friends. All right, where are we going to go? I'll see if I can find Hermione and Ron, and they'll be looking for me. I'll stay here. I'm okay now. Bye, Harry. Hermione heard muffled talking in the distance. It sounded like Harry. Harry opened the door. When he shut it behind him, Hermione scared the living daylights out of him. living daylights out of him. Hermione scared the living daylights out of him. Wait, what? Harry! There you are. Sorry I scared you. Hermione smiled at him, but then turned into a frown. Harry, can we go to the Gryffindor Commons? Pansy told me something I want to talk to you about. Okay, let's go then. Harry stuttered nervously. I didn't stutter, sorry. He just knew she was going to talk about it. How did she know about me and Draco? I hope Parkinson hasn't said anything utterly stupid. No, she's helping you, my dude. Let me see here. Loads of different scenarios, thoughts swirled around in his mind. Soon they both reached the dormitories. Harry, they sat on the couch. I wanted to talk to you now just because it's just us in here. Thought it'd be better alone. Harry stayed silent and Hermione rambled on. Malfoy, I want to talk about him. Why did you go and check on him? Harry's heartbeat increased intensely. You told me you were gay. Harry felt like a load of eyes were staring at him, making him embarrassed, although it was just him and Hermione. So, do you like him? If you want to talk about it later, we can. Harry hung his head low. Yes. Chapter 4. Help me, Harry. Yes, he mumbled, not looking at Hermione, because he didn't want to see the disgusted look on her face. But actually, Hermione didn't mind. Thanks, Harry. She put a hand on his shoulder. I don't mind who you like, because that's your choice. Hermione stood up and went to the door. Before she left with a smile. Again, thank you for telling me, Harry. She shut the brown door. Harry was thinking, Ron will hate me. Ugh, what am I going to do? He is my best friend, and he won't be anymore when he finds out. He was interrupted by a medium-sized gray owl with navy eyes, flying through the window with a letter. A letter? He frowned. Who would have? He stopped and started reading. Or else he would be there forever trying to figure out who he would receive a letter today. He held the crinkled up paper, which felt quite wet, too. What's going on? Oh, my jeezum. Dear Harry, I know you only left just under an hour ago, but I want you to come back. Pansy is angry with me. She really is close to attacking me, and I just want you. Here, please. Harry, I need you. Now. DM. Oh, Draco. He walked quickly to the Slytherin Commons, forcing the tears to not escape his eyes. He pushed through the massive crowd until reaching Draco's room. Draco, he whispered under his breath. As he looked down at him, bruises and deep cuts covered his arm. His hair was ruffled and messy. And at this point, they were both crying. Draco, why did she do this to you? Harry wrapped his arms around him, rested Draco's head on his heart, protectively. It was all Pansy. Draco continued to sob. Harry let out a quiet, comforting shush that put Draco at ease. All right, it's okay now. I know. Please stay with me, Harry, all night until morning. Stay with me, he said between sobs. I will. Promise? Draco. Baby, I will. I call him baby. He just called me baby. Harry, I love you. I've always liked you. Really. I really love you. I want you to be my boyfriend. Harry couldn't process the words Draco said to him. It was adorable. Harry placed a kiss on the top of Draco's head. I love you too, Draco. So, will you be my boyfriend? Of course, Harry said with no hesitation. Chapter 5. Wait, how many chapters are there? 5, okay. We're happy without them. Harry woke up under a silky green blanket wrapped around him and Draco. Thankfully, he woke up early enough so the other Slytherins won't see him in Draco's bed. Harry went to lift up his arm to pull himself off the bed, but he could only lift one. Draco was grabbing on tightly to the other arm. Draco? Where are you going? I need to get out of here before the other Slytherins see me. Draco fluttered his eyes open. Then he looked up at him with puppy dog eyes. No, stay here, he whined and shut his eyes again. Harry couldn't resist. All right, he said, wrapping his arms around the blonde man. I'll stay for a little longer. 30 minutes before breakfast started, Harry and Draco got out of bed to start getting ready. Harry quickly threw on his school uniform, followed by his Gryffindor robes. Draco was already fully dressed. Come on, we have less than 30 minutes, he moaned. I don't want people knowing that I'm with you, Harry. It'll be all right. If they don't like it, they'll just have to deal with it. But I haven't really come out yet. Oh, it's okay. He grabbed at Harry's hand, interlocking his fingers with Harry's. Just don't be worried about it. He smiled. Harry held tightly to Draco's hand. No, please. All right. He let go of Harry's hand and leaned in and kissed him. Whatever you want. I'll see you after potions. They separated and walked to the hall, smiling a little too much. Sorry, I had an itch on my chin. The Gryffindors and Slytherins whispered to each other all breakfast after about them. After potions, Harry led Draco into his dormitory. Draco, everyone was talking about us in the hall. I think they all know. Harry. Draco put his hands on his shoulder. If they know, then they know. It'll be all right. But if everyone knows, I bet they'll hate it. And I won't be happy. And we won't be happy. They do hate it. But we don't need homophobic people to make us not happy. I'm happy to be with you. Harry. With you, Harry. And I love you. And this is the note from the author. Their new story is Lenny, Sweet Summer Evening. Oh, I was about to say something, but it cut me off. If you guys want me to read more, Lenny stories, or a different ship, or a different universe, there has been some, there was this one ship that I don't understand, and I've never read the series of, or, watched the series of. I forgot, it was like Plants, or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I'm thinking about doing some more, My Hero Academia stories. And the collab will be done tomorrow. And we're going to be doing a Blaren, if you want to know. And go check out her channel, which I will do for the collab and put her name down and everything. Because we finally got to record it, and I hope it comes together perfectly. So, what was I gonna say? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have wanted me to read a story for a long time, but I don't like reading ongoing stories because then I get mixed up and such like that, so I try to stay away from them as much as possible. But I do read completed ones, even if they are long. I just need my other stories that I read to be long as well, because then I start a story with all these other long ones, and then I don't get mixed up. You know what I mean? It's what I did with the Snary story, the long one. Unforgivable Promises. I had a long Drarry story, I think, too. But I wanted to say thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Be happy, be healthy, and always be loving. Bye-bye.